Okay, hey everybody, we are going to start with our warm-up, a quick one. Get your feet a little wider than hip width apart. You're going to sink the butt down and tap to the floor, almost like a really deep squat here. And you're going to exhale, squeeze the butt, reach up high. Okay, ready, set, go. Set it up, feet pretty wide here. Again, you're just making sure your back is straight here. That's really most important. As you come down, just don't arch. Sit into it nice and deep so you feel those hips opening up. Woo. Here's what it should look like. Nice and deep. Exhale, tap. Nice and deep. Breathe out and reach. You can start to pick up that pace if you want to get a little more bang for your buck here. Good, just breathing through it. We got a couple more. This one's gonna be a little longer. We just got one time each move here. Good, sink that butt back. Make sure at the bottom you're really feeling that stretch here. You can keep it slower if you need. Just pick up that pace when you feel comfortable. 3, 2, 1. Yes, all right, here we go. We are gonna stand nice and tall. You're gonna reach hand to opposite toe, okay? So a little bit of a core rotation here. Tapping one hand, reach as high as you can with your foot. Ready. Woo, set. Go. Exhale. Tap. Tap. So you're not leaning to tap, rather twisting and lifting the leg, okay? Again, once you get comfortable here, you can start to go faster. Just the speed that you feel good at. I'll show it to you from the side so you see the twist and reach. Twist and reach. My back never hunches. I'm staying nice and tall. Just lifting that foot high off the ground and twisting to reach. Amazing. Couple more. Big exhale. Drive that leg up. Try to keep the leg straight. Okay, you'll feel a little stretch through the back there too in the hamstring. 3, 2, 1, and that was our fast warm-up. Okay, I'm going to show you 2 moves. We'll practice them, and then we're going to do a Tabata style round. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 4 times each. Okay, so here is our first move. Come down with me so we can do it together. Either in the plank position or in a plank with the knees down, okay? The knee down plank, you should not be in an all 4 position. You should come into your plank and then drop the knees so you still feel like the tailbone is tucked and the core is nice and tight. From there, you're gonna lower the chest through to the floor and protract the shoulders. So really what's happening here is your shoulder blades are coming together, almost kissing, and then you're spreading them wide. Here's what it looks like from a standing position. Shoulder blades back, wide, wide. Okay, that's the movement we're doing here. It's to work the scapula, those shoulder blade muscles. So start with the knees down. Once you feel comfortable, you'll move it to the full plank. I hope you were practicing. Let's just do a few now. As you lower, your elbows should not bend. Keep the elbow crease pointing forward. You're really tight in the arms. You're just lowering the chest and then squeezing shoulder blades together and far apart. That will be our first move. Our second move, you're going to come onto your back. Try it with me now. Back flat against the floor. You're going to start with your legs up in 90 degrees from the ground, okay? So like a right angle here. Make sure the back stays flat against the floor. You're going to lower the right leg until it just hovers above the floor here. Exhale, pull it back to the starting position. So lower, lift. Okay, this is 90-degree leg lowering. You're lowering one leg at a time and then slowly bringing it up to the starting position. You're not just kicking your feet here. Really slow and controlled, okay? Now, you got the 2 moves. We are going to do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So really push through that work period because it really will only be 20 seconds at a time. Okay? Set up your plank or your knee down plank to start. Ready, set, go. I'm gonna show you in the plank. Chest drops as the shoulder blades tap together. Exhale, try to spread them apart as much as you can. If this feels really hard for you to control, you can do it in just kneeling or standing position and just start to work your way towards the ground. Last one. 10-second break. Good. Take your rest, but it's going to be a fast break, so we're already flipping over. Getting our legs up at 90 degrees. Ready, set, go. Lower. Exhale, lift. Okay, you should really feel this in your core. Your back should be nice and supported. Spine supported by the ground here. So just lower it. Exhale, lift. Slow and controlled. You got it. We only have one more. Lower, lift, and a quick break here. All right, flip it on back over. Those transitions are going to be part of this workout. A lot of moving here. Ready, plank, 3, 2, 1. Let's start those scapular presses. Shoulder blades together and wide. If you're in that knee down plank or the full plank, make sure your tailbone is tucked and your core is tight. You don't want to be looking like this. Your elbows should be staying in position. Okay, really lock those shoulders and arms in place. It's just the shoulder blades here. Good, break and flip it on back. Told you it's gonna go fast. Get that spine supported. Legs up 90 degrees. And go, lower, lift, lower, lift, good. Nice deep breaths, you got this. Just 5 seconds here, keep it tight. Feel that core working, last one. Good, here we go again. Woo, back and forth. Okay, this is round 3. Ready for a scapular press, set it up and begin. Lower, lift. I'm telling you, it's a very small movement. You can look in the mirror if it will help you here. All you want to see is your chest coming down a tiny bit to the floor, and then a really round upper back as you get that scapular spread. Together, apart, one more. Good, bring it down. Those start to get real tough. Core is working throughout this whole set. So if you're feeling it, you're doing it right. Legs up and begin. Lower, breathe out to the starting position. Lower, you're just hovering that heel. Don't let it relax and rest on the ground because this is where your core is very active when it's holding up that leg at the bottom position. Good, 5 seconds. Lower, lift, and flip it over one more time. Woo, flying through it. Okay, this is the last round of these moves. Are we ready? Set, go. Scapula time. Drop those knees if you need to. Just wherever you are in the full plank or the knee down, just make sure your core feels really tight. You shouldn't feel pressure in your low back here. If you start to get a dip in the low back, then drop the knees or go to the kneeling position. 3, 2, 1. Killer job. That is it for those. We are getting onto our back and starting the leg lowering. Okay, so bring up the legs 90 degrees and let's begin. Lower. Exhale, lift. Lower. Lift. I know these rounds go fast. I'm throwing a lot at you here. Once you get these moves down, next time you do it, it'll be a lot easier. Inhale down. Exhale up. Beautiful. We're at the end of our first set here. Let's do 1 together and 2 together. Break. Woo, champions. Awesome job. Here's where you finally get an actual break, and I'm going to show you the next 2 moves. We're going to do the same structure. You can practice these with me this time or just watch. We're going to start with a wall sit. In a wall sit, you want your back supported against the wall, so find a flat wall. And you're going to lower until your knees are 90 degrees. Okay, your back should be pressed against the wall. We are going to add a wall slide here. So you're going to take your elbows up to the wall, almost like you're making a W. Slide your arms up and down against the wall. You might not be able to get them very high up, okay? You might only be able to get them up a little bit. But that's gonna really start working those upper back muscles. Get that posture right, okay? That's our first move. Second move is gonna be a plank with a shoulder tap. You can either do this elevated, so on a chair. In the plank position, you're gonna tap one shoulder with the opposite hand. Practice with me, okay? Keeping the hips and core very stable. Or you can do it on the ground with the knees down, plank position. Drop the knees, tap right, left. Or you can do full plank, exhale to tap right to left. Remember, you don't want to be lifting through the body here. Really tight in the core and the hips. And just reaching to tap towards your opposite shoulder, okay? Those are our two moves. Let's get ready to go. Okay, it's gonna be that same structure. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. It is gonna go fast. It's gonna be hard, but 4 minutes, we can get it done. It's a quick workout, but it is effective, okay? Let's get that hair up and ready because we gotta do some wall sits now. Ready. Back to the wall. Take your feet out a little bit, a couple, like 2 feet in front of you. Get ready to slide. And slide down. Good, now you're in your wall sit. You're gonna take your arms back in the W shape. Slide. See if my arms start to lift away from the wall. I'm not gonna go up that high. Just slide until your arms stay against the wall. If you can get them all the way overhead, that's great. And stand it up. Legs are feeling it. Woo, upper back is feeling it. Everywhere feeling good. Get ready for those plank taps. On the first round, I'll show you elevated. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you're breathing out every time you tap to the opposite shoulder here. Right arm to left shoulder, left arm to right shoulder. You don't have to go super fast on these. Just make sure your whole body is staying stable. You don't want to be lifting, okay? Time. That was round 1. Awesome job. Next time I'll show you the knee down version. Get to your wall. Get ready. Set. Go. Slide down. Okay, your feet should be about under your knees here, so don't tuck your legs in. If you need, you can take a step away from the wall. Keep that core tight. Start to feel those quads burning. Amazing. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand it up. Woo. Sometimes you need help peeling yourself off that wall. Shake out those legs. Good job. Get ready. Get set. Set up and go. Hands under the shoulders. You can drop the knees. Tuck that tailbone. Again, tapping right to left. If you feel very unstable through the hips, make the knees wider. That wider base of support is going to help stabilize the hips and core. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. That is halfway through our set. Woo, sweating, sweating, sweating. Okay. A few deep breaths here. Get to your wall. I'll give you a couple seconds to get there. Step away. 3, 2, 1. Slide down. Okay? 90 degrees in those knees. If that feels way too much for you, you can lift the hips a little higher and be at a lower, a bigger angle through the knees. Good. Arms against the wall for those slides. Killer 1, 3, 2. Woo! Good. Work. Bring it on off the wall. Shake out those legs. 10 seconds. Let's already get into our position for the plank and those shoulder taps. Ready, set, go. We're in the plank position. Okay, if you're in that full plank, you can take your feet almost like as wide as the mat here. And you're trying not to let those hips move side to side. The belly button is pulled to the spine. Everything is tight. Get ready. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Woo, good job. That is already 3 rounds down. That means we have 1 more to go. You can do it. Good. Are we ready for the last round? You better be. Get to your wall. And slide it down and go. Okay, last one here. You can do it. Lift, lower. If the back starts to get really tired and you can just stay in your wall sit, that's also great. Just do not give up. Keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job. Kick out those legs. Let's get to our last plank here. Are we ready? Are we set? Go. Plank shoulder taps. Remember, not about speed here, all about that control and the form. Body is tight, rigid through that core. If you start to get tired, drop the knees if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Wow, that sweat is pouring. That is a tough workout. All in about 15 minutes. We got it done. Good job. You can always practice those moves a little slower. Remember, if my pace is ever too fast, just as long as you do those movements, you are killing it. Awesome, awesome job, you guys.